people I won't be coming home. I'll be dancing in the streets tonight. And tell y'all people they can all come along. There's a party in the streets tonight. Don't you worry about no Babylon, 'cause they be switching off their guns and their hose pipes. We'll be singing freedom songs till the early morning. Come on, join in if you like. I chose to release a mixtape because basically I've written a lot of songs since my first album, and I needed to get out something that was just a bit of fun, a bit of just me behind closed doors, recording like I used to record. I used to be a music producer, just making beats. So I went back to just making some beats, trying a little, just messing around, as opposed to being in with the band. The album, I'm recording with the band. This is just like a little, how do you say, a sampler. I did this from the first album as well. So I like putting out these mixtapes. You are my sunlight. When I'm tired and my head feels drowsy. Collaboration come about kind of by accident, really. We were introduced by a friend, and it was like, do you want to do a little song together? And I was like, all right. I don't really go around and do lots of songwriting with lots of different writers, but he was a cool brother, and I was like, you know what? Cool. And his mum put together Aswad, which is one of my favourite bands, in Ladbroke Grove. And so I was like, I gotta work with this guy, man, because he had all the different vibrations, and even that Alarm Bell song itself, it's a little bit Aswad influence. The whole mixtape is just music, really, and how I see music is there's good music and there's bad music. Try and stay away from the genres and the labeling a little bit, because otherwise you can get boxed into trying to sound a specific way. The whole mixtape is genre fusion. You clean up my heart when I'm searching for love, and very soon, shortly after that, it's not really ironed out in terms of the details with Atlantic, my record label. Essentially, this mixtape is like me saying, hi guys, what's going on? Been a long time. Got some songs for you. Here, have them, because an album's coming, and I got so many songs that here, have these ones as like a little present. And the album's coming straight after that. Yeah. It was pretty epic, because even America's an epic country. You know, you can drive from town to town in this country, or even in Europe, and it can take you maybe, whatever, a few hours. But there, I remember driving from one gig to the next, and the driver did maybe 18 hours or something, you know? And it's a big country, and even the people there was amazing. Being around even a legend like Ziggy Marley himself, you know, he was mad cool. He made us all feel like at home. So did the band. Yeah, we had an amazing experience. Yeah, I can't recommend touring America highly enough. People complain about it, not me. We loved it. Lee Perry I was most nervous supporting, probably because his sound, because obviously Bob Marley got his sound from Lee Perry, really. That sound took it, and Lee Perry was architect, or he was one of the main providers of that sound that Bob Marley eventually took over the whole world with. So I used to be a producer, I don't know if, like I said earlier, but at that time, Lee Perry was like, in terms of producers, he was up there, yeah. So yeah, I was real nervous. He didn't see me, but actually when he came on stage, he didn't see me perform, but when he came on stage, he just stood in the middle of the stage and he looked at me because I was near the front of the crowd, stuck out his fist to spud me, and so I spud him back. About an hour later, I was offered the record deal. It was all on that same one night when I supported Lee Perry as well, so that was a pretty mystical day. Yeah. Everything about you make me No. You see, Has there ever been a gig when nothing went my way? There's been things when a lot of things have gone against me, but you always manage to pull through. The way I see it is that if you will good things to happen, they always happen. So it's like, if you're putting out good energy, it always come back to you. So I ain't really had a bad gig, if I'm gonna be honest with you.
And I'm tired and my head feel drowsy.
Very much looking forward to playing car. I don't know if you know, but yeah, I was raised in North London. And so even King's Cross, Scala, I mean, when I go out, I don't really go out raving that much and nothing like that. But when I go, I'll go to University of Dub at Scala. So it's nice to go back and play there and be like, yeah, cool. And also it's nice to be back playing, you know. As you said, yeah, come and see me at XOYO, yeah, and that was the first steps to getting back onto the trail. But it's nice to come back and play the new music and feel that vibration with the people again. Where can people find me? Online. I don't really want to give out my address. Nah, people can find me on the first Friday every month. Like, see, I mentioned Fella earlier. I got the idea from Fella how we had the shrine there, and I was like, well, there's always a spot where you can go if you want to be found. Cause see me, I'm not behind glass, or I'm not gonna be put in a box. I'm not some superstar or nothing. You can find me every month, the first Friday of every month in Passing Clouds, which is our night that we put on ourselves. It's called Vibes and Pressure. Other than that, you just find me on the plane, on the tour bus. You know what I mean? I'm Natty. You're watching MOBO TV. Peace.